Oh, Free Falling's on this one. You know that one.
Yeah, I know.
Free Ballin'?
Free Falling, yeah.
Free Ballin'.
Free Falling.
The song's called Free Balling. It's about not wearing underwear.
What, it is?
You didn't know that?
I thought it's Free Falling.
No, it's Free Ballin'.
What? I thought it was Free Falling.
Free ballin', I'm not wearing underwear.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Team Canada.
Came earlier.
Not even a hello.
Oh, so hello.
Straight into the shameless plug today. Good morning, guys. SeeJayAre here, and as always, I'm joined by...
Came early.
Teddy
And...
Andrew.
Andrew is back. He was at a sleepover last week, so he missed the episode.
Head west on Rittenhouse
And,
Road, Julia Crescent, then turn left onto Aaronbrook Drive.
And instead of the Teddy cam this
Turn
week,
left onto Aaronbrook Drive.
we are back to the Andrew cam. Teddy did a great job filming last week. We got some really good footage in last week's episode. Teddy was able to capture that transaction for the Sega Master System. So good job, Ted. And now it's Andrew's turn to film this week. Right now we're headed to a big town-wide sale in a place called Ayr, Ontario, which I've never been to before. So I am hoping that there's lots of stuff because I've never picked it over before. So it should be some fresh ground, and that's kind of a rare thing around here. There's not a lot of places that I haven't cleaned out. So I just hope that there's enough sales because it's a good 15 to 18-minute drive to get there. So hopefully that works out.
Continue on Fisher Hallman Road for 2 kilometers.
And we will see you at the first sale.
Potato? You say 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 potato. Oh, Monty Python.
Oh, you and me.
What? Monty Python.
How much are the records down here?
$2 a piece. Is this your stuff?
Yeah,
Okay. You figure out what to do with it.
some of it is. Oh, this is the stuff I gave you a long time ago.
Okay, should I figure out what to do with it?
No.
Matt, I found a bucket full of Avenger pictures, or comic books.
PS3 system and
Here,
I'm trying to open it.
here I can.
Just trying to see if it's in here. Is it
You're
in here?
welcome, over.
Let's see if it's in there.
Let's move here. Cool.
My husband, he doesn't play anymore.
Come on. Yes.
How much you asking for your DVD set?
Thank you.
Chris, DVD set. Not here? DVD set.
Dad.
so like a buck a video. So if it's a set of 3, it's $3.
It's like the Soprano one?
Yeah, like buck a piece.
Oh, are they?
What?
What do you got, buddy?
I've got a 5.
Look. Nah.
Come on.
Red skull. That.
What's that?
Red skull.
Are you looking comic books?
Yeah.
$1?
$1.
Thank you.
All right. I got 75. Sure. I'm good.
I need 3.
You need 3. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. There you go. All right.
Go back to the car, Dad.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if they couldn't get people to man it or what.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
Have a good one.
I mean, I bought it off of Kijiji for $60. I
Okay.
would take like 10.
Yeah, we'll grab it if you can grab the cords there. We'll give you $10 for it. Thanks. Just made our first pickup of the day. Picked up a Nintendo Wii. Nothing special here. It's been modded. $10, but it came with a bunch of controllers and stuff, so that alone is worth it. I also picked up 3 records. We've got David Bowie, Diamond Dogs, Tom Petty, Full Moon Fever, and Madonna, Like a Prayer. 3 that I knew for sure that I didn't have. So picked those up. $5 for the 3.
Dad, the trophy.
What do you want for the game thing here?
I gotta get 100. It's brand new.
That's what it goes for in the store, isn't it?
Oh, sorry, yeah. Actually, I go 80 for it.
Okay.
I can't really go any lower. It's brand new. It's never out of the box.
Okay.
Hey, Peter, look. Oh, look at it. I want that. It's a nice big accessory. What should that? Can I want to show him. No, I want this one. Wait, get the other little 2. Let's see how much. $2. They're cool. These $2. $2 for all.
Old video game
Dad.
stuff, would you? Guys, put those back.
Why?
We're looking for old Game Boy, Nintendo. Any games? Actually, got.
I found that. Well, we can't hit them, but cool. Oh, I want those. Andrew.
They asked, is it a game? Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
Elastic gun. Dad,
Let's go, guys. We
look.
gotta move.
It's elastic gun.
Great.
What, elastic gun? That's cool.
Ooh.
Are those guns?
No, look, I get. Can I get
Don't
it?
drop it, Teddy.
You take 2 on this?
The mini spear.
It's a glow.
No, it's spear.
It's a glow.
Why
Here,
is it
Andrew.
spear on me? Dad, this is the lighting up one.
Hey, let's go, guys.
Don't drop it, Teddy.
Hey! Every time you think, give me my gun! Put a hands up.
What do you put? You put elastic on there? It shoots? Well, that's cool.
But I don't have elastics. Fake.
Good thing. Good thing you don't. Good thing you don't have elastic.
You guys wouldn't by chance have any old video game stuff, would you?
No.
Good thing you don't have elastics.
Like old Game Boy.
Look at this pinball table.
Has anybody asked already? Yeah, actually, another guy has.
Me and Teddy would play this at a cottage.
Yeah?
Okay, let's go, guys.
Me first.
All right, we are leaving that community sale. We got pretty much skunked, got a few minor little things. Somebody beat us there, and this person was there probably a half hour before us. We were out there at 7, so this person was out there probably between 6:30 and 6:45, which is super early. It sounds like they did beat us to a few things, but you run the risk, if you go out that early, you run the risk of, well, you miss sales, because if you're out there before 7, yes, you know, maybe on the street there might be 1 or 2, but as we were out there, probably 5 sales popped up, so you run the risk of missing the majority of the sales at a community sale if you're that early. But most likely that guy is still out there, so hopefully we can get ahead of him, and we are, or her, could be her. And we're headed back into the city to cover the city. So there's a few community sales that are just outside the city, and I've hit those all the previous years. And so I'm betting on those sales drawing the competition, and it should leave the city wide open to us. So what we do is we'll hit our first couple sales in the city, and I'll ask at every single sale, has anybody asked about video games already? And if we get a couple no's, then we can pretty much determine that nobody else is in that area right now, and most people are probably at those community sales. That sale was strange. Sometimes you just hit areas and you know they didn't have any retro games there. It was very, very low chance that anybody would have anything anyways, so I don't think we missed out on a whole lot out there. So anyways, on to the next sale. Disney Blu-ray.
Do you have it?
There's games here.
Yeah. That was very sorry. You see it?
You guys wouldn't happen to have any older video game stuff, would you? We're looking for like old Game Boys, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, N64.
Not that they want to get rid of. I tried to negotiate with them. His Game Boy Genesis and all that.
Sega Genesis?
Yeah.
And let me guess, he's sleeping?
No, he's actually going to work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he
wouldn't.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
No, he's just. Yeah.
Okay.
He wants to collect those. Unfortunately, we're like, please.
Right. How much are the movies?
Oh, just really.
Did you take $2 for this one?
Of course, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's. I think we're saying like obviously these order. I mean these kind of ones. Yeah, the newer ones probably $2. And yeah. Great.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Okay, Andrew wants to show a few things that he got.
I got an elastic gun.
An elastic shooter.
A Minecraft wristband.
Yep.
It has little textures.
And what else?
And this big creeper backpack.
And Teddy, what did you get?
This.
Just this. Ted, you need to cut it out. Teddy's upset because Andrew got more stuff than him. He got some army men. Cut it out, Ted. You found it. Good.
Actually, that's not all of them. I know I have
The original.
I don't know if it's there. I for sure have like a Game Boy Color
Yeah.
at my house.
Okay, well, what I'll do is
guys.
what do you guys want for this stuff, and I can leave my number and pick up the rest when you find it.
Well, that's the hard part for me because I'm looking online and it's like the prices are really scattered.
Yeah.
So, do you want everything?
Yeah, I'll just make you an offer and everything.
What will you offer?
I can give
Like this one, I was just playing. It works.
I can give you $40 for this stuff.
Did you go 60? Because like.
Say 60. You just need one thing for $50.
There's 2 Tetrises here.
Yeah. Tetris.
And these Pokemon games, like we just looked some up and they're going.
I can do 6. You think you might still have a Game Boy Color? Yeah, I can
For
do.
sure,
I can do 60, and as long as I can leave my number with you, and you'll give me like first crack at whatever else you find.
$75, you can have it all.
75.
Well,
But
I'll
I
take
actually.
it for 75. Well, that one there alone online right now is $50.
Which one? Which one are you pointing at?
This with one game.
This here?
Yeah, there's 2 or 3 of them online right now. Somewhere.
That's eBay, right?
Kijiji.
Yeah, Kijiji. No one's getting $50 for these.
And you got 25 still.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's probably more in line with what you get. Okay, Len, can I meet you? What do you think? I don't even know.
I'll take your number though because
Can I meet you at
know
70?
I
Would you do 70?
7.
Or
Okay.
$5, yeah.
Yeah. Let me.
Okay.
Can you
Okay.
just stick them in the shoebox there?
Yeah,
I gotta
yeah.
run to the car. All right, just made probably the best pickup of the day. It's been tough today. We've been struggling. We haven't really found a whole lot of stuff. We've had a lot of people say that they have games, but I haven't been able to convince them to bring it out. It's definitely been a disappointing day so far, but this definitely helps. Now, quick tip for you guys. I had to pay quite a bit. I went to the sale. They mentioned Game Boy stuff. I convinced them to drive a couple streets over to go pick it up. They didn't have it at that. It was somebody else at someone else's sale. But I think we took a little bit too long to get back. And by the time I got there, they were in the garage, all on their phones, looking up what stuff goes for. So I had to pay quite a bit. I'll give you a quick idea of what we got here. Shoebox full of handheld stuff. Some good stuff in here. Paid $70 for everything in there. It's still a fantastic deal, but you know, if I had gotten here right as they did, I probably could have got it for half that. So it's unfortunate, but I'm still happy, especially on a day like this where we are not finding a whole lot today.
Oh,
You're knocking stuff on the ground. Table.
Dad, RC boat. Look.
RC boat?
Yeah, I found one.
Where?
Right here. Dad, look. Can we get it?
Ed, put the boat down.
Dad. Yeah, that we were trying to find that one.
This is control of red.
I think we got over here, Max. Max.
Printer.
Cool. Say maybe you probably not put it like that. Yes, not bad.
Wouldn't happen to have any older video game stuff, would you?
No, just a PS4 back there.
Looking for like old Game Boy, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, that kind of thing.
No, but I do know a guy who has that stuff on his rush shelf.
Not in good shape. Oh, can I see this game?
4 gig, I would
Can you
see.
Xbox? Just looking at it.
Let me get the charger.
The controller's missing the thing though.
Oh, is it? Oh, is it?
What's
Oh,
it?
yeah. No, it's got the back. Oh, what's it
See
missing?
the rubber?
Oh, okay, yeah,
Can you
okay.
see?
Yeah, okay. Alright.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Can you step back in?
What? Dad, what is this? This one is the shoulder.
I don't know. What do I have left? You 15 on the 360?
Dad, a Bowie? Dad,
Yeah, I don't know if that guy would have been hit up earlier or not, but they had.
move,
I
move.
was just there just to dig through his vinyl.
Yeah.
But they
Do you
were-
remember like what you saw? Like was
What do you see for movies?
His son was
You
asking
see for movies? The Batman,
Batman.
Shadow Mordor, and it'll
Let's
be,
go. Whoa, cool hockey card.
Okay, I'm gonna go check it out. Thanks, I appreciate it.
Yeah, good luck.
All right, just made a quick pickup down the street. Picked up Toy Story 2, NBA Jam, another Game Boy mentioned. They could not find the system, but they found the case, and there's 2 games inside. 2 pretty good games. I'll show you guys what they are when we get home. This is actually kind of a cool case, a newbie case. Paid $8 for all of that stuff. Okay, next pickup. Pretty interesting pickup here. I know Chris Giles, my buddy Chris Giles, is gonna like this one. This is Atomic Arcade Pinball. This is a Tomy from the late 70s, early 80s. This thing is mint condition. I don't think it's ever been used. Still has all the plastic. Really nice condition. Paid $10. Fantastic condition. Really cool piece. I'll definitely have to test this out when we get home. I'll do a little video on it maybe. So I don't know, the day is slowly getting better. It's already 10 o'clock, nothing like last week, but we could use a little luck. You guys wouldn't happen to have any older video game stuff, would you?
No, we had some that already went.
What'd you have?
Just a
couple old, like, original Nintendos that weren't in working condition.
Like systems and games, or?
A few games and some systems, like 2 systems that didn't work and a Super Nintendo that didn't work.
Crap. You don't have anything else hiding around that's old, do you?
No,
That you didn't bring out?
No.
It's all gone? Okay. Take 10 for those 2?
Sure.
Oh, that's one of George's from
We found a stormtrooper here. We should begin.
Yeah, it's pretty,
Get ready to turn those blankets into scrap metal.
Can I have it, please? Hello. Hello. Hello.
What were you talking about, Ted?
The Homer Simpson book I found. I found some somewhere. Homer Simpson book.
Here or that one? Okay, let's go over
Dad,
there.
come. Dad, look. Can I get one?
Okay.
The Simpsons book.
Let's see.
Oh, the Simpsons book, that's cool.
They're 25 cents or 5 for $1.
Okay,
I found a lot. I can't even find good finds.
They're cool books.
Just made a small pickup here. Picked up 2 DS games. We got a tip from a guy at another sale that there was some video games at a sale that was like 10 minutes away. So because today's been pretty slow, we drove all the way there. The guy said he had a couple broken NESs and a Super Nintendo that didn't work. I mean, I would have loved to have those because I could probably fix them, and a couple games, but it sold this morning. So I dug and I asked a little bit further, and they ended up having some DS stuff. So I got these 2 DS games for 10 bucks, so good deal there. And then I did my spiel and mentioned every console under the sun. And I pulled out an original Game Boy in really rough condition, but that's how I want to see them because I paid $2 for this. So I just want the inside so I can put them in a new case and do a mod on it. So really happy with that deal. And we just missed a sale. All right, Matt.
Bye.
Matt's going to work.
Guys, I gotta get your garbage.
Have a good day. Matt always takes the garbage with him like a good little boy. See ya.
Oh, I forgot to
Say bye.
Bye, guys. I'll see you.
Look at this, guys. This is an old game. I think we're going to pick that up.
Let's go. Ted, let's go look. The shady spot I found. What?
Look, we found a treasure hidden in with the video VHS cassettes.
Hello.
All right, picked up a few more things here at a church sale. McGee and me, you've never heard of this, so I thought we would just throw it on this afternoon, see what it's all about. Alien 3 hiding amongst VHS tapes, Goosebumps, The Haunted Mask, and this late 80s board game, I believe. I've seen this, Back Off Buzzard. Hopefully everything's in there. All right, guys, here we are back in the game room after a pretty disappointing day.
You wanna come up?
Are you gonna come up? Surprise! Well
I
done,
wasn't
Matt.
sure when I come up.
Nice work, bro.
Sorry.
Actually, you come on this side.
I wasn't sure when I come
I'm always
up.
on the left side.
I wasn't sure when
So Matt's here for the recap. Matt is staying overnight. We're having a sleepover. We're going to record our gift exchange. Both of our birthdays are in May, so by the time you've seen this, let me think here. Next weekend, maybe I'll save that. No, you'll have seen the birthday gift exchange, so hopefully you watched it. So we're back from a disappointing day. I think it's got to be disappointing. We found some great stuff, but for this time of year, it's really this is when I really get those crazy scores that I'm kind of known for. And this is not a crazy score. We were pretty disappointed. Definitely missed out on some sales today, but whatever. We're not going to sit here and complain. We're going to go through the stuff that we did get because there's some pretty interesting things here. Real quick, picked up a Minecraft backpack for Andrew. Really good condition, just needs a quick wash. Looks like it was barely used by whoever had it before. So he was overdue for a new backpack, so that worked out well. That was $5. Let's move this in here. Let's clear out some of this big stuff. Now, this is something that I picked up when, after we dropped Matt off at work. This is Back Off Buzzard. This is like one of those cool, this is from 1990, 91. One of those cool mechanical 90s video, or board games. Basically, you've got this bird, it hooks up to this, and your character here is on these little pyramids. You probably can't even see that from there, but the bird swoops in and can knock your character off. This is brand new. I opened this up and everything's still in the plastic. It's really nice. Really nice condition. There's a whole bunch of different variations. There's one called Lupin Louie, where he's in an airplane.
Yeah.
Kind of similar to this style. So happy to find that. We got it at a church sale with this. We got it all for $5. I got this. Goosebumps. It's a pretty famous book. The Haunted Mask. So I think this is just like the one episode.
Yeah, it is, I think.
44 minutes though. 1995. So I picked that up. I don't know why. And then mixed in between all of the VHS tapes was this Alien 3 on the Sega Genesis. So that was kind of cool.
Complete?
No, it's actually missing the manual, unfortunately. I think I have it complete already. $5. The boys got a whole bunch of trinkets from the church sale. So actually, one of them. Are you okay?
Sorry, I just had
Okay, get it out. Go. Get it out. Slushy stuck in there?
I don't know.
Ready?
I think so.
Okay. Are you gonna keep going?
Sorry, I just really
Come on, get it out. Here, let me. You want the Heimlich?
No, I'm okay.
All right. So one of the pickups that I'm actually most excited about was this TV. This is a Samsung 19-inch TV, and as you guys have probably seen in my game room, I've got a whole bunch of little like gaming stations everywhere. And right now I have like a classic setup with all the classic consoles over there that we use quite a bit. And right now there's one 19-inch beside a 13-inch. And then my other 13-inch is by itself, and usually there's two there. So this kind of completes the set for me. So this only has one HDMI input, component inputs. But it should be a pretty good TV. It's a Samsung. It's an older model, obviously, not super thin, but this should be perfect for what I need it for. Listed at $20, got it for $10. Came with the remote. Elderly couple, so I can guarantee this thing's going to work. I'd be shocked if it didn't. It was probably just used for watching Matlock, Golden Girls, Unsolved Mysteries.
What
else?
Beverly Hillbillies.
Beverly Hillbillies, yeah. Any other ones? Can we keep going?
Columbo?
Three Stooges? Columbo? There you go. Dallas? Let us know in the comments below. Let's keep this going. What else do old people watch?
I don't know.
Murder, She Wrote. That's what I'm thinking of. Did I say that?
Funniest home videos?
Yeah, they love that. My grandma used to love Seinfeld, actually. Really cool pickup here. Went to the sale, asked if they had video games. She said her husband was out putting out signs, who we actually saw doing that. She mentioned he had a bunch of video games, old stuff, but he probably wasn't willing to part with them. They did have this. This was sitting on the driveway. This is Atomic Arcade Pinball. The box is in fantastic condition, made by Tomy. Let me see, is there a date on this guy? I would guess late 70s, early 80s. I don't see a date. We'll see what's inside. But this thing's like essentially brand new.
Good luck finding the batteries though. It says it takes 5 D batteries.
D batteries?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
So you can see it is super clean. Really nice condition. That you can tell because the plexiglass on here is like almost pristine.
Yeah.
Look at that. That is... This thing is beautiful.
I think it's been used. I don't think
This
it's
is
used.
really cool.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it has been used before, but it's like brand new condition.
But the legs aren't even no.
Yeah, right. The legs are still in there. Like, if this was used, it was maybe a few times. The legs are still in here.
Is there batteries in? Where's the batteries?
No batteries. Still got the plastic bubble wrap here. There's a little bit of a manual here. I wonder if there's a date on this. No, I don't see a date anywhere. I'd have to look that up.
Is there a date here? No.
I can almost guarantee this is, I would say early 80s if I had to guess.
Is this right here?
Tell me. Yeah, it doesn't say.
Is this a manual here?
Let us know in the comments below if you know anything about this. And when abouts it's from. This was $10. Really good deal. You know, $10 on its own would have been a fantastic deal to get it in the box and complete and in such great condition.
Yeah, Chris Charles said congratulations on your first pinball.
Yeah. Right? Yeah, it's just a matter of excuse me, getting D batteries.
Yeah. I don't know if you can buy them anymore.
I'm sure you can.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's rechargeable Ds. There has to be.
Yeah, I was wondering.
You know what they actually sell sometimes is adapters for like double A's, but it's like a little plastic thing they go in to make them D's.
My dad used to make those when
How many D's does it take?
I think it said 5.
5?
I think it says 5.
What a weird number.
I think it said 5.
Because I have a I have this D battery adapter thing for that little arcade unit. Remember?
Yeah.
And it was like plastic, and essentially it runs off the Ace. So maybe that would work. That'd be cool. Random Blu-ray. I don't think did I grab anything else at that sale?
No, I don't think so.
You grabbed some movies, right?
I don't think that's so.
This is BFG, Big Friendly Giant, Disney Blu-ray. I think it was $1 or $2. Approached this sale. They had a bunch of PS3 stuff, mostly sports games. The one game that I cared about was NBA Jam. I think I have this on the 360, but not the PS3. So grab that. Toy Story 2.
I think you have that one, but...
Yeah, we'll see if not. Matt can buy it. They mentioned they had an original Game Boy. It's kind of a big day for original Game Boy stuff. Couldn't find the Game Boy itself, but it came with this. Actually, like this case quite a bit. It'll hold the console and probably 6 or 7 games.
Yeah.
Maybe your charging pack or something. Made by Newbie.
Yeah, I had one of those.
It's got Golf. Always nice to find cases. And Metroid 2: Return of Samus. That was $8 for all that stuff, so good deal there. Couple vinyl pickups. That sale that we went to in Air was probably a mistake. It's really hard to determine these things. It just didn't seem like Air had a whole lot of video games. Like, it didn't seem like it just didn't feel right. You know, we had a few people mention that they had some stuff and they weren't willing to sell it. We missed a PS3, but I think whoever that was in Air, I don't think they got a whole lot. So, I don't know.
The one thing we got from Air is here.
Yeah. So pick these up. These were $5 for the 3. This is Madonna, Like a Prayer. I basically grabbed stuff that I knew I didn't have, or I was pretty sure I didn't have. This is Tom Petty, Full Moon Fever. I'm trying to see what's on this one. Oh, Free Fallin's on this one. You know that one.
Yeah, I know.
Free Ballin'?
Free Fallin', yeah.
Free Ballin'.
Free Fallin'.
The song's called Free Balling. It's about not wearing underwear.
What, it is?
You didn't know that?
I thought it's Free Fallin'.
No, it's Free Ballin'.
What? I thought it was Free Fallin'.
Free Ballin'. I'm not wearing underwear.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
You're lying. It's Free Fallin'.
You know that this is my dad's uncle's second cousin's brother friend who married his sister, his son.
Come on, you know that.
You know that?
You know I'm related.
I know.
Is there what?
This is David Bowie, Diamond Dogs. I don't think I have this one. And these albums are in really good condition. I maybe should have made him an offer on the entire bin. I should just offer him like $20 for the entire bin, but
We saw more you wanted?
well, there was some decent stuff, but there was a lot of Bowie in there, a couple Led Zeppelin. I probably should have just bought them, but I had them. I knew I had those ones. So the only other thing that we got out there, kind of a weird pickup here. I'm not sure what to think about this. Nintendo Wii with Matt's favorite game. You said that you beat this one, right?
No, I didn't.
One of the games that Matt's beat.
I did not beat that game. I never played it.
We got a Wii, so here's all the cords, steering. Oh,
Yeah, it had
that's
a remote
cool.
in there
So did we
too,
get 4 total?
No, 3 I think it was. Then there was like 2 of them, and then
so 3 remotes. I have extras of these that I buy on AliExpress because sometimes you know what happens a lot of times people have those crappy battery packs and then they lose the back. So 3 Wii remotes, nunchuck, 2 nunchucks.
I was gonna share my nunchucks.
So used condoms. Oh.
Here's
Oh, that's not appropriate, man.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to edit that out. You took it too far. Kind of a cool bag. I'm gonna throw this bag in the wash with Andrew's bag.
Yeah, that's cool.
And I'm gonna actually hold on to that.
Yeah, that's cool.
I like it.
Yeah.
So that right there, we got it for $10. So now, they brought this out, and there's some burned games in here. So it says Wii Ice Hockey, and the little girl was like, "Yeah, I couldn't get those games to work." So I looked at the bottom of the console, and it has been modded. It's got a little Wii key sticker on it.
What's that mean?
So this was taken somewhere, probably that shady place in Waterloo. What's that place called?
Oh, what's it called?
Forget.
Go Cyber Shop?
Yeah, Go Cyber Shop. Shady place. Installs mod chips. I think they got sued at one point.
Yeah, I think they did.
So void if removed. Wii key to January 14th, 2009. So somebody has modded this with the Wii key. I know nothing about the Wii key. The Wii key, not the Wii key. So let me know in the comments below if you know anything about the Wii key. Basically, I think it allows you to play burned games, but let me know if... I don't think you can add a hard drive to these, can you?
I don't know.
There's internal storage, so I guess you...
I thought there is a...
You can add...
I thought there's a way you can...
I don't know. So I don't know if the Wii key just allows you to play burned Wii games. If that's the case, I really don't have any use. I'm not going to...
Yeah.
I don't even have a CD burner anymore.
Yeah.
Like, no one's going to do that. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, number one, if it works, and if the Wii key...
We should see what game's in there now. Just to go and see what game's in there.
We can do that right here live.
Yeah, I was just my idea.
Frig it, we'll do it live. You know that reference?
What's his name? What's Riley? Bill
Oh
Riley?
my god, you knew that reference. Matt knows no references. What was the other reference the other day that I randomly threw out there and you got? It was a Tom Green reference.
Oh, Ken Humplick.
Glenn Humplick.
Glenn Humplick.
I somehow, somebody's name was Glenn, and I was like, Glenn Humplick, and Matt started laughing, like, hysterically. I'm like, you knew that reference? Like, how did you know who Glenn Humplick was? Can you hold this?
Yeah.
Glenn Humplick reference. That's an old Tom Green.
Yeah.
That was like his sidekick.
Yeah.
All right. Drum roll, please.
Hold on to this.
Drum roll, please. No, you're supposed to do it with your mouth like Clark Griswold. Do it.
I can't do it.
You can't do it. Joy to... Remember? Alright. Let's see. Come on. You can do it. Come on now. Empty.
Oh, it's empty.
What a waste of time. Right, so next bundle we got here. Went to a sale. The guy had a bunch of sports cards. Do people still collect sports cards?
I don't think so. I'm trying to get rid of mine.
Make sure your hat's adjusted.
Oh, sorry.
You want to adjust it again?
Sorry.
Yeah, make sure it's adjusted.
Sorry. Sorry.
A couple PS4 games, Batman,
Yeah.
nothing I needed.
Yeah.
But there was a dirty 360 sitting there. So I kind of was like, oh, how much do you want for the old 360? And he's like, I don't know, $20. He's like, it hasn't been used in a while. It's filthy. It hasn't been well taken care of, but I think it'll clean up. And from what I remember, these S models hold up pretty well. I have no idea. I'm assuming it's like the lowest. What did they call that one? What do they call the model
It
with
was arcade.
with the 4 gigabyte hard drive?
I think it was arcade.
I can't remember. Anyways, so
I remember.
$15. We'll see if it works. Came with a controller that's not in great shape. All the cords minus an HDMI. $15. Xbox 360 is still in my top 5 consoles of all time, so to get one for $15, I'll take it. That's over there. Just riff-raff out of here. Where should we go next? Let's get these out of the way. Teddy wanted me to pick these up. Matt said they were pretty cool.
I have one.
So I guess it starts with The Simpsons Forever, a complete guide to our family continued? Oh no, it goes like this.
It's about
The Simpsons, a complete guide to our favorite family.
It's just episodes.
So basic.
Talks about the episodes.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
There's one for each different seasons.
Oh, I actually like that quite a bit. I didn't know that. I didn't know it went through the episodes.
One for Christmas, yeah. It just says the stuff you missed.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So what seasons does it cover, I wonder?
I don't know.
Anyways.
Yeah.
The Simpsons, complete guide to our favorite family. And then this is The Simpsons Forever, the complete guide to our family continued.
That's the one I got.
And this is The Simpsons Beyond Forever.
Yeah,
wow, this goes up to seasons 11 and 12. That's
yeah, I
quite
have
a bit.
that one.
The complete guide to our favorite family still continued. So those are a quarter each. So while we were at that sale where the 360 was, I did my spiel where I asked the guy, hey, do you have any old video games we're looking for? Stuff. So this is my spiel if you haven't heard it before. Hey, do you have any old video games? And what do they say?
No.
I ignore the no. I'm looking for like old Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Game Boy, Sega Genesis, GameCube. By now they're like, no.
Don't go into that.
PlayStation, PS2, Xbox, and then eventually they were like, oh wait, I got some of that. So anyways, the guy was like, oh, you know what? I was at a sale yesterday. I guess he was looking for records and somebody posted that they had records, so he went to their place to look at them and he said the guy had a bunch of Nintendo stuff that he was about to put out. So told us where it was, quickly hopped in the car, went back there. This is like 10 o'clock, so the stuff had gone already. The guy said he had a couple broken NESs, a Super Nintendo. I still would have loved that. I would rather him think that it's broken because he'd get it cheaper. So he missed out on that, of course. But they had a DSi, just a regular DSi
was I think like 9 or 10 games.
Yeah, for $75. So what I did was grab the 2 games that I actually wanted and offered $10. So for $5 each, I got Pokemon Trozei, which I don't think I have Trozei. I think that's how you pronounce it.
No, it's Trozei.
There was a Trozei on the 3DS, wasn't there?
No, it was Pokemon Shuffle. That's where they got the idea from. Pokemon Trozei.
And a game that I really enjoyed that I played back in the day on the DS, Pokemon Conquest. $5 each on those. And then I asked him again, are you sure you don't have anything else? Blah, blah, blah. He's like, and I said Game Boy. And he said, you know what, I do have an old Game Boy in there somewhere. So he went out and grabbed this beat up old Game Boy that he said he doesn't know if it works. So I said, I can give you like $2 for it. And he's like, sure.
Yeah, we took $2.
So I've got, the next pickup, we've got 2 Game Boys that I'm going to mod and put backlights in.
Are you going to do the Freckle Shack? No?
No, that's not for Game Boys. That's
Oh,
Game Boy Color.
Okay.
Okay, so this one, this is the sale that we went to that said, oh, you just missed it. And that's the N64, so we were like, oh, and Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
And we later found out that it wasn't out at the sale, but somebody had emailed. That's where I went on my rant earlier about emailing people ahead. Like, I understand why people would try it. It's just, it rarely ever works, and all it does is ends up in you having to pay more money. I think it makes more sense for you to just get out there and garage sale, but whatever works for you. So in this case, somebody emailed ahead and they ended up paying $175 for all that stuff. So, I mean, I'm sure there was good stuff if they paid that much, I hope. But again, whoever got that stuff didn't do a good job. One thing I always say about Kijiji is bring some extra money with you for whatever you're picking up. And while you're there, don't do it before. While you're there, go, hey, do you have any other video game stuff? Because that leads to a lot more pickups. So that person did not do that, and we were able to pick up another Game Boy. And I'm sorry, Matt, do you want to go through those?
Okay.
5 games.
Dr. Mario.
Get it way out there.
Okay.
Stick it out there.
Dr. Mario. Adventure Island.
That's a good one. Adventure Island.
I love Adventure Island games. Yoshi. This was on Nintendo as well. Super Mario Land.
And
The
possibly my favorite Game Boy game.
Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong?
Donkey Kong.
That is Donkey Kong, also known as Donkey Kong 94.
Yeah, Donkey Kong 94, yeah.
Yeah, so it starts out as like traditional Donkey Kong and quickly kind of switches up to more of like a puzzle platformer. It's a fantastic game.
It's a great game.
Goes for like $15, I think.
You think so?
Yeah, nothing too crazy here. Probably, I would assume Adventure Island's the most expensive. Maybe
Yeah,
$20 maybe.
15, 20,
whatever.
Yeah.
So she threw out the number. Did she throw out?
I thought she said 40. I thought.
Okay, she may have said 40, and I was like, I can't do that. The chances of this working are probably 50-50. So I said, I can do $20, and even I didn't really want to do that, but she took it.
Why don't we try these Game Boys live? Or no, we could.
Yeah, you can.
We could try them live.
You got it. I guess I got to get the batteries now.
Yeah. I wasn't sure maybe you could try them live.
Now you gotta let me out here.
Okay. I was thinking you could try them live.
Way to go, Matt.
Sorry, is this the recording?
I hope so.
It's the recording, yeah. He's just getting it. The batteries.
I mean, if I had to put money on it,
We think
I would guess that they work, but there's some vertical lines missing.
You want this horizontal?
No, I doubt it. Horizontal lines, that's a rare.
Yeah.
Look at that's all kinds of corrosion in there.
So you clean it up?
Well, I'm gonna ditch this shell completely.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
All I really need is the screen and the board. Yeah. But let's see if I can. Usually by doing this.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm getting nothing. So. Yeah, the contacts are pretty bad.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it won't even. I'm getting no flicker, so that's not good.
No? Okay.
I think it's probably just the battery contacts.
Yeah?
Or, you know what? The batteries might be dead.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I don't think they are, but this is great television. This one's pretty corroded too.
Yeah? I don't know. Yeah.
Well, these batteries are expiring. They are expired a month ago.
Yeah, maybe they're not working.
We'll find out. I think. Saga continues, Matt.
Sorry, I'm sorry. It's my fault. I just thought it'd be cool to do on the video.
Not wrong.
Not wrong, Bobby?
You thought wrong, Bobby.
And I know what that reference is from.
Yeah, because I had to tell you.
Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, because I had to tell you.
No, I told you it
You
was.
did not know that reference.
I knew it was Happy Gilmore.
Nope.
I knew it's The Price is Wrong, Bobby.
I think you said Adam Sandler.
Yeah, but I knew it was. I was freaking. I knew it's Where You Want. It was Happy Gilmore. It just was.
Oh, there we got a flicker. Okay, let's see. Oh man, we got nothing on the screen though. Let's see. Let's try that again.
Yeah. Nothing there.
Oh, that's the contrast. I was turning the volume. Okay. What? Okay, we got sound. Oh. Oh, wow. Yeah. So a whole bunch of vertical lines on this one.
This is
But
one.
I'll definitely be able to salvage that.
Try this one though. Did you use the boat?
This has turned into a mini episode of...
Will it work?
Yeah. Still getting nothing from this one.
Oh.
I mean, honestly, even if I can get a screen that works out of this, because I have a couple extra boards from ones where screens had issues, I'd be happy. For that amount of money.
How do you know if the screen works?
Well, I'd have to take this apart. Most likely the corrosion is messing this up.
What's that noise? oh, the
spring.
Springs are cool.
Yeah, alright, so.
So one for two?
One works.
Okay. $2?
Yeah, I paid essentially. Well, I paid 20 for the one lot.
How much would you think you paid for the Game Boy for when you use the games?
What?
How much do you think you end up paying for the Game Boy? If you...
I don't know, 5 games. I'd say $2 a game then, and the Game Boy I paid 10. But the one from that lady worked.
Yeah.
It's the one from the guy.
Oh, okay.
For $2 it didn't work.
Oh, okay.
So whatever.
Oh, I don't know.
It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
All right, on to the best pickup of the day.
I forgot about
Sad to say that this is the best pickup of the day. I mean, it's a good pickup, but it's just not exciting for me. Well, it's okay. So, how did this go down? We went to the sale, asked if they had games, typical thing, and the guy was like, I went through my spiel, right away shot me down. He said, no, all we have are those PS2 games right there, or whatever he said. Then I said, yeah, we're looking for Game Boy, Nintendo, and the girl was like, oh wait, we do have a Game Boy at home. So she was nice enough to send her husband to go a couple streets over, go pick it up. We went to a couple other sales, we got tied up, picked up a few other things, and like I said in the video, we should have come back sooner because by the time we got there, and I said to Matt, I said, if we give them too much time, they're going to bring the stuff back and they're going to look it all up. If we had been waiting when they got back, they wouldn't have had time. So we ended up paying $70 for everything in this box. So I'm going to start with the systems. 2 really nice conditioned, near mint. I mean, the screens aren't even that bad. I'll probably pull these, they're not screens, what'd you call it, the glass? It's not glass, it's plastic.
Tempered glass?
I don't know, the lens.
Yeah,
the lens. Pull that out. I've got a whole bunch of brand new ones. Put that in. It's like a mint condition GBA. Same with this one. This one is gorgeous. I'll probably pop those out and I'll have 2 brand new GBAs. So, I mean, there's our money right there. These are worth about 35 each Canadian, safely. I'd say probably 40, 45 max. And we got 4 Pokemon games. So once I saw the 4 Pokemon games right in my head, I'm like, okay, there's $80 right there. So as long as I get it for less than 80, I'm still doing really well. Pokemon Crystal, Matt tells me is going for how much?
I thought it's 60 or something.
60, that much?
I thought it's 60. I don't know.
I would have safely 40, we'll say.
Yeah.
Pokemon Yellow, I think Retro Replay I just saw had one for 40.
I don't know.
So we'll say 30.
Oh, okay.
And then Gold and Silver, probably $25 each.
Yeah.
Pokemon games have gone down a little bit from the Pokemon Go craze. That's when I cashed out all my spares. So I'll check the batteries on those and probably end up trading those ones in. So right there, I mean, for $70 that would have been a fantastic deal right there. But we got a bunch of bonuses. Matt, you want to go through these?
Okay. Want to show them?
Go through those Game Boy ones.
Okay. Okay.
Just stick them way out there.
Tetris.
Tetris?
One's favorite. And there's another. I'll give you a double dose of Tetris.
Tetris.
Yeah. There's 2 Tetrises. Super Mario Land 2. That's 6 golden coins. And 6 golden coins. Great game.
Great game.
Tetris Attack.
Great game.
Yeah, it does. That might be a maybe upgrade for you.
Maybe.
Because mine was not a good shape.
I'll have to go through.
Yeah.
It's a pain in the butt.
Amazing Penguin.
That's a nice find.
Yeah.
At a garage sale.
Yeah. I love these games here. Game & Watch Gallery 3.
I have that, right?
I think so.
I think so too.
Get that one
Were
out.
1 and 2 on the original Game Boy?
No, one
Like
was
on Game Boy.
one was only one that was gray, but I think number 2 and 3 were on Game Boy Color, but it does still play on the original Game Boy. There are 2 2 of them are black cartridges, but they play on the original Game Boy too.
Yes.
But I think it's counted as a Game Boy.
Thanks for clearing that up.
Yeah.
On the Game Boy Color, some games that I actually needed here. Super Mario Bros. Deluxe, really nice copy of that. Let's just put these here. This is Snoopy Tennis. Pretty positive I don't have that. Magical Tetris Challenge. Don't think I have that either. Could be wrong. This is Cats, again. Don't think I have that. And Alice in Wonderland, which I don't think I have. I know I definitely don't have half of those, so that's nice to add to the collection.
Here's Mario Kart Super Circuit for Game Boy Advance.
GBA games.
Super Mario World, Super Mario Advance 2. That's the Super Mario World one?
That's 1, right?
That's
2.
That's number 2.
That's the most uncommon one. I don't come across that one as much.
I wasn't sure if you... Yeah, I think that's the most uncommon one. Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
I can't see what's... Harry Potter. I think this is the Philosopher's Stone one. This one is cool. Oh, it's Game Boy Advance. Got Warrior Land 4. I like that game. That's a really fun
good
game.
one.
Yeah, Warrior Land games are all these good. And then we got Super Mario Advance. This is number Mario Brothers 2. That was the first one on Game Boy Advance.
So all this stuff here for $70. Pretty good deal, the best deal of the day. I gave them my number. They said they still have the original Game Boy and possibly Game Boy Color. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna go pick that up. Like they're gonna want at least $30 for that, probably. I don't know. We'll see. If I can go back and get a Game Boy and a Game Boy Color for $20 total, I might do it. But we all know we're never gonna hear from those people again anyway. So, anyways, guys, that's it for the second weekend of garage selling in May. Next weekend's an interesting weekend because we have garage sales Saturday, and then we have Monday holiday garage sales in a town near us that we get to hit up too. So that's going to be interesting. So I mean, we should have a good day, but who knows?
I think I'm going both days. Probably.
Yeah, you definitely go both ways.
Yeah.
Anyways, thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. Check out Matt's channel. The link will be in the description below. Head over to his channel to see what he found.
Yeah.
And as always, thank you so much for watching. Follow me on Instagram to see what we pick up as we do it. You want to say something?
Thanks.
Until the next episode.
If you're not gaming, you're layman.
Aye. Copyright SeeJayAre 2017.